Hey folks, so I made a video yesterday about uncovering my incisions. What I didn't make a video about was my updates on everything. It's been 2 weeks post-op, and so things have changed, and forgot to tell you about that, and um, I guess I'm sorry. I don't really have to apologize because I don't really have to tell you, but um, so I noticed I've been working on like reaching for things before. I couldn't really reach anything above this point, which is a lot, I would say. Like within the first week post-op, I know a lot of people who can't move their arms at all, and I've been I've been pretty lucky in that regard. That being said, I've been doing a lot of like accommodating with my legs to reach for things or to get up. Luckily, I have pretty strong legs, and so a lot of the time I'll be using them for a lot of things, and I'm often told that I have monkey feet, and so if I can't reach for something, I'll often grab for it with my feet in general. Especially if I'm too lazy to bend over. So like not being able to reach for things has been pretty easy, and I'm kind of used to not being able to reach for things if it's above my head, seeing as I'm 5'1". uh, my partner and the people who live with me have been helping me out, reaching for like bowls and for carrying things that are over 5 pounds. I have not tested how much I can carry. That is not something I'm willing to do. But like, I was told, to start reaching for my hair and stuff when I shower. And it's funny because like I'm really cautious when I shower because the stream can't hit the front of my chest, and so I find myself like showering like this and trying to get the water on all of my hair without turning around and without getting too much on the front of my body. So that's weird and kind of difficult. But yeah, so in terms of like reach, I don't know what you can see. I don't know if I'm tall enough for this. But yeah, I can do that now. And I just figured that one out like 30 seconds ago. It feels kind of weird, like. But yeah, I changed my shirt for the first time in a week because I don't have that many button ups, and I got tired of wearing really oversized clothes. These bandages are kind of coming off, but um, yeah, and it kind of feels like I'm being pulled a little bit through here, and that's interesting and weird. And oh yeah, I don't know if you can tell that this looks flaky. That's the scar guard. I need to put on another like coat today. It just peels off, but if you have trouble peeling it off, it says to just keep putting it on until it peels off easily, basically. And by keep putting it on, I mean like every time that you go to put on a layer. Also, like it looks like some of the stitching hasn't completely dissolved. Um, in that there's like this one spot right here and one spot right here, but it almost looks like it's just like a scab. I don't really know what to do about that. I probably shouldn't pick at it though. um, my bloating has gone down a lot. I noticed I was actually really depressed and insecure about it, which is kind of sad because I'm really opposed to fat shaming, and I would never fat shame anyone else, but I have a lot of internalized fat hating and doctrine, I guess. But yeah, anesthesia made me like super bloated. Um, they gave me like a really big gut that I don't normally have. I mean, I'm chubby. I'm not gonna say that I'm like skinny and fit and things like that. And I don't want to lie about my body. I'm okay with my body. It's taken me a long time to be okay with my body, and I'm obviously not okay with my body in different spaces or different like forms entirely. If it made me depressed post-op, but yeah, so I'm chubby, and like anesthesia with the binding around my chest gave me this like really big gut that I still had after the binding around my chest, and it's gone down a lot, and that makes me happy to have my body back to normal. I think one change is enough to grasp right now. I also noticed that I'm not like super excited about it. I was talking with my partner about this yesterday, and someone commented on one of my videos saying that they were more excited about me and or about my surgery than I was, and and that's an interesting, thing to notice. I was really nervous when I got my drains taken out because I heard that it was going to be weird feeling and painful, and I have no tolerance for pain. I don't like pain. I don't like pain at all. But um, yeah, and I don't think it's really hit me yet. I've had surgery. I'm kind of just like going around without a shirt a lot of the time because I can, but it's also like I still have to put on bandages every day, and my nipples don't look like what they normally look like, um, and it hasn't really set in yet because I don't think my body's really set in yet in general. Uh, and so maybe when I don't have to cover my body all the time in bandaging, and um, I'll be a little more excited about it. I'm really excited to finally see my scars, which I'm kind of weird about. I feel weird that I'm excited to see them, but I'm excited to finally have them out. Also, um, I told you about that bump in the middle of my chest that I was nervous about. I think it might just be that the incisions are kind of close together, along with some swelling. Ow, that's so weird. That like tugged on my back. I can't crack my back at all. No, I'm one of those people. I crack my back all the time, so that's just weird. That I can't do it now. But I don't know if you can see because of bandages, but there's this thing right here. Um, and yeah, it's like I'll show you from the side. It's weird because like my nipples are over here, and so like they're behind this like bump that I have in the middle of my chest. Don't really know what that's about. In terms of pain, I'm not really taking my pain meds anymore. Um, I don't really need to. I have about half a bottle left, and I had refilled it once. I was never really in that much pain, but it was helping me deal with the pain from having bound for a week straight, and it was helping me deal with like discomforts caused by sleeping in a chair, more so than my actual surgery. And also, like when I walk, I would recommend like wearing slippers post-op if you can, if you have them, and like cushiony ones, because like when I walk, when my heel hits the ground, because like heels they don't really support your legs at all. It's actually kind of hard to walk on your heels, but when my feet hit the ground, like I feel kind of like a weird, painful tingling in my nipples, and like um, and it like hurts to walk, which is weird, and like my right nipple is more sore than my left one most of the time, and that's kind of weird and worries me. But also like it makes sense, like it's reattaching to my body, so I'm gonna feel a lot of weird things. Um, but yeah, what should I call it? For the last couple of nights, I've had a really hard time sleeping. Like I just won't sleep, and so like whenever I try, and so basically I just stay up until I literally can't be awake anymore, and then I just like pass out and I don't remember sleeping at all, and that's just weird. Last night was the first night that I slept in a couple of days, and by a couple I mean like about 4. Um, and I slept those nights just a couple hours. But last night was the first time I was able to fall asleep instead of pass out from exhaustion. That was nice. I've also kind of gotten really sick of sleeping in the recliner, and so I'll sleep in it weird. Like here's one armrest and here's another armrest, and then like here's my body in between. If that makes sense. So like my head's over here on one armrest, and my feet are hanging over the other armrest like that. I don't know. I'm a small person. I can handle it. And then for the last like 4 or 5 days, I've been dealing with like really bad nausea in like specifically about an hour after I eat dinner. I don't get like diarrhea or vomiting or anything like that. Basically, I'll just get this really intense pain in my lower stomach, where and like I'll not to be gross, but I'll try to poop, and like I'll poop, but I don't poop that much, or like I'll poop like a little bit after dinner, but then like if I poop at another time, I'll poop a lot in one sitting, which is kind of weird. I'm used to pooping like multiple times a day, so I'm not used to like dropping huge loads. Yeah, not that you wanted to know that about me, but whatever. um, and so yeah, except for today. Today I've been having like nausea
randomly throughout the day, and the thing, it doesn't like gradually come on. It's just like, oh crap, I feel really bad right now, like out of nowhere, and that's really terrible. But yeah, I have like a lot of energy. I'm getting kind of weird about being trapped inside all the time. I went outside for the first time yesterday, and that was really good. Um, oh yeah, I can't reach all the way above my heads yet. My heads, I have, I can reach above one, but not the other. Okay. So yeah, I can, do that. I can't really do much beyond that, and then I can go out here, which is nice. And then I can obviously bend over and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye.